like a Lego, yeah. Your bumper is a magnet. I stick on like a magnet, a magnet.
Yeah, it's magnetic. Join Sarojini on Caribbean Connections, Thursdays at 1. Walk through the sands with poetry from our great leaders and academics. Jive with us to soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso. Get your current cricket results, meet special guests, and more. Every Thursday, 11:30 Eastern, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time.
Baby, magnetic, that thing just sticking on, sticking on, sticking on, sticking on me.
Run it! This one the hit, yo. Lady Sarojini. Bless up everyone. This is Jordan Ben from Jamaica here representing for the host, Lady Sarojini with the Caribbean Connection Show. Hey, Panwa 93.5 FM CHMR 11.
Pardon me, I'm a criminal, so get on your searching. But let me tell you though, if you never know, I'm an island man with an African culture. No drugs, no yin, I'm a bag.
Wake the village and tell everybody, man, woman, and picnic. It's folk song time. It's time to whine. Hey.
Welcome to Caribbean Connections, y'all. Your weekly dose of Caribbean vibes featuring poetry, cricket commentary, special guests, and more. So don't touch that dial and stay tuned for 2 awesome hours of great Caribbean programming.
Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. When you been a group home, you not been tell me morning. But now because you money down, you hustle to tell me morning. Why? Gio go, girl. Away you go. Lady Bunting walk over ya. Why, Rich? How you doing? Albion, you too. You know Pablo? Hey, yeah, man. Bamboo fire is what kind of fire? Bamboo fire.
Hey, welcome again to Caribbean Connections. This is a new and improved episode. As you guys know, we're still broadcasting remotely. All our interviews are being done virtually. We are being very good and we are adhering to all the policies, the suggestions, and the rules of our health officials, as I'm sure you're doing as well. So hats off to you and kudos. I want to do a special shout out to you listening from the island of Newfoundland and Labrador, in Toronto, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, in Alberta, and in British Columbia, Maple Ridge, and Roberts Creek, and all of you along the Sunshine Coast. And of course, not forgetting our neighbors south of us in New York, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., and crossing over to the Atlantic in Berlin, Germany, and Warnemünde, and of course in the UK and New Delhi, India. Welcome everyone. Today we have a very special guest on the show, Indranil Mallick. Indranil, or Neil as he is more affectionately called and more well known to his friends and family, he's a man of many talents. Neil is an alumna of Memorial University, and he's been working in the finance industry for quite some time. But of all the things he does, his first love is music, or I should say one of his passions is music, and not forgetting cricket, soccer, and basketball too. But we're going to hear more about Neil and from Neil a little later. So let's open up this wonderful Thursday and this interview segment with one of Indranil's song, and he goes by his, stage name or artist name as Nostalgic Neil. We're going to hear Kryptonite.
I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hands? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. You took for granted all the times I've never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hands? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hands? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. Yeah. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hands? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. One more time, go. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hands? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Indranil, I want to thank you so very much for giving me the opportunity to have this chat with you. As we both have talked, we've been waiting for a while for this, but as you know, the CHMR studios have been closed since March, right after COVID-19 hit the world. So none of us have been able to get in there. And we've all been learning to do this virtually. We've learned a new program to record. So I thank you for your patience. And we had a real big backlog of everything we had planned. So now we're catching up. So here we are about 9 months later. So thank you for your time, for giving me this opportunity. But instead of me talking about you, I'm going to give you that opportunity to tell me and my viewers and listeners something about yourself, what you'd like us all to know about you, Neil, because I know you're a man of many facets. Go on.
All right. No, first of all, Sarojini, thank you so much for having me on your show. It's great that you do this because then in a place like Newfoundland where we need to encourage diversity and people from different sects of life, it's very encouraging to see their take on different things. So again, thank you. It's an honor and a privilege. I appreciate your time as well. I'm Indranil. I go by Neil because that's what my parents have also called me ever since I was born. I'm from the port city of Chittagong, Bangladesh, which is about 6 hours away from the capital city of Dhaka, and the population is about 45 million right now. So it's a pretty big city. Of course, 45 million. That's not official, but we know that it's 45 million. People say it's like 2.5, 3 million, but whatever. Yeah, I'm from that city. From the very childhood, I've been someone who has been active in all different sorts of extracurricular activities. My parents have always encouraged that. And yeah, so I was basically, I did my high school in Bangladesh. And as soon as my high school got over, I was fortunate enough to be admitted into Memorial University here. And I took the first flight out and I landed here. And then it's been a journey and a half ever since that, Sarojini. It's not always been ups, it's not always been down, but it's just life as it comes through. And yeah, I've learned, I've grown as a better individual. I would like to believe I've grown more conscious of the world around me, become a better musician in doing so. And I've not given up on my sporting or extracurricular hiking and all that I do. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
Awesome. I know you came to Newfoundland to do your studies first and foremost. What time of year was that?
Okay, so I finished my high school in June of 2012, and I came to Canada the 2nd September of 2012. So it was fall. It was my first time venturing out alone by myself without my parents, and it's 13,500 miles. So it's a journey and a half. And I landed here, and as soon as I walked out after doing my immigrations here in St. John's, the waft of fresh air that hit me just blew my mind, because I'm from a country of 177 million people, and we're pretty polluted and pretty densely populated as well. So that was kind of that changed my whole persona of this whole place, because it was so pristine. The air was so clean. It was damningly cold though, I must tell you, because I've never experienced it. I believe it was only like 9 or 8 degrees when I landed. It wasn't super cold. It wasn't winter cold that we are used to now, but it was a weather and a climate that I've never really been acclimatized to before. So that was my first introduction into Newfoundland. For the first year, I lived on residence, which was an amazing experience. I highly recommend people who are fortunate enough to do that, because it not only gets you acquainted with the local culture here, but you do get a sense of how MUN works, how the students of MUN work, how your peers think, and what are the local colloquial terms and phrases that you need to learn to survive in this place. So Sarojini, it's been a good 8 years and several months for me here. I have nothing but fond memory of this place, and I intend to keep pursuing my dreams here if possible.
Wow, that's quite an amazing story, and I could agree with you, and I relate. When we came here too, the air was just so refreshing. I remember going out at night sometimes and just standing and breathing it in. It just felt so wonderful. And you made a good point for young students listening who are new to Newfoundland, that getting that community and forming family of your own, because you flew all the way from Bangladesh all the way alone to Newfoundland. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. And I can't stress on the fact how important it was in my initial development here. I was only 19. I was only a young adult at that time. So a lot of life experiences I didn't attain yet. There's a lot of things that I needed to learn, and just getting that. And also I was involved with the international community, like the ISO office, the multicultural organizations, Bangladesh Student Association. Immediately what that did is that gave me a platform to fall back on, gave me a lot of new friends, gave me a platform where I could display some of my social skills when it comes to music, drama, art, stuff like that. So I personally found it really helpful to be out and about for the first couple of years. And then once you figure out what you like, what you don't like, the groups that you want to hang with or not, then you can take it easy and take a step back. But I'd encourage everyone listening to venture out your first couple of years, because if you don't try it, you don't know it.
Absolutely. Now, 8 years later, fast forward, how are you feeling today? Are you happy with yourself? Do you see all those challenges and struggles as a way to navigate the system to be where you are today, Neil?
So the honest answer, Sarojini, would be that this is after 8 years of university, ups and downs in personal life, professional life, this and that. I can honestly tell you this is the healthiest I've been mentally, physically, and emotionally, because I've worked on myself. I didn't take this opportunity, how privileged I am to come abroad to get this education that only handful number of people all around the world is fortunate enough to get. So I've taken these experiences. I've never really, those phases that freshmen or sophomores go through where they're missing their home and they're closing themselves off from the outer world. When those times came about, I always made a case to go out and about and to try and do things that I wanted to do. I love singing. I love playing sports. I love going outdoors, hiking. I've done all those things to not only help my mental health, but also to keep me in terms of reality, in grips of reality, because it's very easy to lose it when you're so far away from your parents and you're missing the food and all that. So 8 years later, I couldn't be happier with the decisions that I've made. I couldn't be happier with the path that life has shown me through ups and downs. And I honestly believe it has made me a better individual, more caring, more empathetic individual. Because if I wasn't alone and independent, and if I didn't go through the things I did, maybe I wouldn't be as strong as I am right now.
Absolutely. They say what doesn't kill a man makes him stronger, or a woman. Not so literally kill, right? But I know we've got limited time, and I know you've got other stuff on your agenda, but we're moving along nicely, and I'd like to continue on that path. I know you studied business at university. And in your bio, you mentioned you've held jobs at accounting firms, small business, and multinational companies. Do you feel, and right now, you work in finance in a pretty good management position here in Newfoundland at a financial institution. So do you feel your studies here and your experience and the opportunities you've got has given you that to make the skills to make you feel comfortable and confident in the position you now hold in your current job?
Yeah, this is a brilliant question because it's a multifaceted question in the sense that studies are very important. Like, let's not beat around the bush and tell people that it's not important, grades aren't important. I'd say that this is how I've lived my life in the university era that has helped me in this job, 100%. So I came here eventually to study engineering. I got admitted into the engineering faculty based on the grades I had in high school and scholarships and all that. I did engineering for a year. I didn't really like it. And my parents were supportive enough when I moved my field to business. But I always wanted to do the business that had the co-op, which would be the BCom program. And yes, so this is how I managed my time. I'd say 50% of it was studies, where grades are important and you focusing on your study. I always invested 25% on myself, such as working out, doing music or whatever, and 25% on socializing, just so that you could build that network and you knew the people that you could rely on when it's time to look for jobs, get references, stuff like that. You got to do the groundwork, the grassroots level stuff to make sure that you reach that peak. And I did three work terms when I was in the BCom program. Yes, one was with a local accounting firm here, gave me great in-depth knowledge as to how the number aspect of business work. Mm-hmm. The second one was with a local small business entrepreneurial venture here, gave me amazing insights on the struggles and the challenges that a small business owner faces. Because I was always into doing different things. So these two, and in my last work term, I worked for a multinational company, and that just gave me a whole different range of experience in terms of how to be professional, because multinational companies are completely different than how local companies function. How to be professional, how to speak in a manner where you're very calm, even when you're agitated or excited, and all this that I was able to put in my resume, it certainly did feed into me landing this job as soon as I got out of university. I will not deny that. I'll tell all the new students that if you're struggling with grades, don't worry, just keep persevering. But if you have the opportunity here, especially here at Memorial and Newfoundland, because it's such a small job market opportunity here. If you do get those work terms, if you are privileged enough to be in these BCom engineering or nursing fields where work terms are offered, do them, because at the end of the day, not only you're able to pay for your own tuitions and all that when you save up, but you also get that experience of working at an office, which is how to deal with your boss, how to talk in interviews, which was an amazing platform for me to learn, Sarojini. Definitely.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. And also, you had mentioned that, of course, you did a lot of volunteerism, but one that is very close to your heart, you mentioned, is the Bangladesh Student Association at MUN, where I imagine you joined and became a big part of while at MUN. So are you still a member of that, giving back to the community, which I know you like to do?
Yes. So as soon as I landed here, I was looking out for people back from my community, just so that I could fall back, eat home cooked meals and stuff like that. Just a sense of familiarity and sense of rooting. I was involved with the Bangladesh student community actively from Bangladesh Student Association, BSA, actively from 2012 all the way till I graduated in 2018, in which out of the 4 out of the 6 years, I held positions of VPs in cultural events and all that. So I was basically heading a team with the support of the presidents and the secretaries and all the volunteers, arranging events, doing songs, having food and all that. So that was a huge chunk of my life. I loved it. I enjoyed doing it. I have taken a step back from that because it's more of a student organized community. And since I'm not a student anymore, I don't want to put forth whatever I did. I want new ideas and fresher concepts to come forth. I still like whenever they ask me to perform, if time matches up and if I'm free in those times, I always try to do my part. I go and perform. I try to help out people by playing guitar for their songs and helping with the sound setup and everything. But it's been a tremendous part of my life. I've also sung and performed for the multicultural events here that the International Student Advising Office does. I've done things for the Indian Youth Association. I've sung for the Pakistani Association. So I sang down in a couple of bars downtown. I've done concerts here with my band that I had at a time. So it's been a fulfilling experience, definitely.
Awesome. And this is a great preamble for me to head into the next chapter of your life. We were just talking about performing, and I know one of your passions and loves is music. So I really want us to talk about that because, of course, here at CHMR, we know the show is virtual, but we're all about music, promoting local talent, giving people a platform to do what they have to do or do their thing, as we say. So I want you to tell me about your music career or your music journey, how you got into it.
Right. So I started playing the guitar back when I was in grade 6. And I never really got any formal classes or anything. I was more like, oh, my friend is playing the guitar over there. I might as well go and learn a few things from him, learn a few things from YouTube here and there. And back when I was in grade 9 in high school, we started a band in Chittagong, an underground band where we used to do covers and like rock and metal stuff. Back when the hormones were raging and you were an angry young man and you wanted to do everything that unstable the society, such as rock music and punk. So I was into all that. We were actually doing pretty well in Chittagong. And then myself, my guitarist, bassist, drummer, everyone, we left the country to attain further studies and degrees. So that ended there, but that never ended my passion for music. That actually helped me become a better guitarist because without my band, I was only a vocalist singing for the band. But when I came to Canada, it gave me a chance to really hone down my skills on the guitar. I'm still not like an amazing guitar player, but I know a few things here and there how to play. All of this stems from the love for music that my parents had, because growing up in a family, we were very artistic. My mom was always into music. My dad always loved these singing competition shows, the art programs. My sister is a dancer, like classically trained dancer. So we were always in the arts, and music was my way out of expressing myself. And a lot of my influences are pretty old school. I derive a lot from Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, the Ramones, Who's, pretty old school stuff, and Otis Redding,
Wow.
the Jackson Fives. Like I because I feel that music was very unadulterated in the old days, because it's a guitar, couple of guys, girls singing, and you could just play it forward. I'm not able to connect as much with the newer music because a lot of it is auto-tuned and done through computers and other facets. Not saying that it's just not for me, but there's a time and place for that, and there are people who love it. Good for them. But my music experiences and my love for music derives from that. The reason why I'm so into it and why I'm able to channel my energy positively through my music is because here I don't have my family, I don't have my relatives here, so there's no one but myself and my guitar to take me through those dark moments, and for me to express myself in a way that people can understand, because words can get twisted and music, it's just a song, but people take it and interpret it in their lives in the way they need to at that time. So
Absolutely.
that's my message and my medium of communicating. This is why music is so important.
And I've heard you perform, and you're fabulous, and I really enjoy your voice and the type of music you sing. Like, I've heard you do some covers of some of the bands you mentioned. I've heard you do some nice devotional Indian songs, whatever language you're singing in at the time. So I think it's wonderful. Now, currently, are you with a band, or do you? I know you've been collaborating with various folks, one-on-one. Sometimes there's two or three of you. So how are you moving forward with the music now, Neil?
So I've decided to open up my. I decided to take this a bit more seriously and put a platform of my work out there, just because one day you might want to look back and see what was achieved when when all is said and done. So I've opened up a YouTube channel under the name of Nostalgic Neil. The idea behind this whole Nostalgic Neil framework is that I like songs that are old. I like listening to songs that are older, and I like covering songs that are old. And so my idea is to have a few covers that I do by myself here and there now and then. But there are so many amazing musicians around me right now, Sarojini, that it would be a disrespect to them and a disregard to everyone's ears if I'm not collaborating with them. So I'm always out for people to collab. I'm not currently in a band right now because of time constraints, and because I work now 9 to 5. It's really hard for me to honestly give that uninterrupted energy or focus into that. There's so many things that are coming up right now, and as I get older, it's harder to keep up with everything on the go. So I'm doing a lot of solo stuff now. I'm doing a lot of collaborations. I'm collabing with anyone and everyone, whoever is free or whoever I can vibe with at that time. So that's how I'm progressing, and the plan is to I'm working on my collection of my own original songs. And hopefully in the near future, I'm slowly gonna start to release them as singles. And who knows, Sarojini, in the near future, maybe there might be an album named Nostalgic Neil. So.
I can't wait. Well, I know you've been collaborating with a few folks around town. I've seen some of your videos. So how are you finding these other singers, men and women? Is it through friends, or
it is mostly through just people that I know, or people that someone else, like a friend of a friend. And like I'm there's no ego in this. I just go and ask people, hey, I'm Neil, like I can play the guitar for you. Is there a song you want to sing? I'd really love to collab with you, just because that's one way you can grow in this business of art and culture. There is no sense of whatever I do is the only thing that's good, or like this sense of like narcissism where no one else but me is can collab with me or do things. So it's usually like friends of friends, or people that I've heard, or over the course of the last 8 years, Sarojini, I've been to so many parties. I've heard so many people sing, and I just slowly, like, I'm just recalling each of them and just giving them a Facebook inbox message saying, hey, do you want to collab? So that's what's going on.
Not to interrupt, sorry, but that's the way to reach out. As you meet folks, grab their number and all of that. And I mean, you're working full time now, so are you finding the time to pursue your passion of music?
Yes. So it is it's actually working like 9 to 5 job in the financial sector, it kind of gives me a schedule to work around. So I know the free times that will come up. I know when would be the time for me to record these things, when I can attain the time with the other person to record and stuff. So I find that, yeah, it's not a hindrance. If there's other things that come up, like in the summertime and sometimes in the winter when we play indoor and outdoor sports, mainly cricket and soccer, sometimes it's hard to put out the covers. Like this summer, I was only able to put out like 4 covers in 4 months, just because I was so involved in cricket.
Yeah.
If that wasn't the case, I would probably have like 7, 8, or 9 songs over the course of 4 months, right? So so that's how I look at it, and so far so good, Sarojini.
Well, now you've mentioned some very important words that will lead us to the next chapter in our segment here. And I know we've got to leave a bit of time for you to do something live. So we've got a little bit of time left because, as you know, on this Zoom, we've got the 40 minutes. But you mentioned cricket, and I know your other loves are also soccer, basketball, and cricket. And you've been playing cricket in Newfoundland for quite a while. So tell us a bit about that, what team you're on, how you got into it. And then after that, we'll have you play one of your songs live here on Caribbean Connections.
Oh, that's sweet of you. So I've been an active. I love playing sports. I find that team building. It's a great way to meet new people. It's a great way to just be active and physical. Helps with my mental health as well. I've been playing. I was the school basketball captain when I led the team in 2012. I used to play soccer for a semi-professional team in Chittagong. So I never really got into cricket. I loved watching it, but I never played cricket back home. When I came here in Newfoundland, and I had my injury where I tore my ACL while playing soccer here, and that was the end of like professional or semi-pro level soccer for me, because we're not professional athletes and we really can't go back into such a active field such as soccer and basketball after such a big injury. So that never really worked out for me, but I focused that attention back in cricket. So I started playing cricket as soon as I came here in 2012 in small leagues, indoor leagues. And in 2017, the NL Tigers team, which consists of players from Bangladesh, Pakistan, and India at that time, just needed, like, I was just trying out for them, and they needed a pitcher, a fast pitcher, someone who could pitch fast. And I never really played cricket. I didn't play cricket with the utensils and the equipments that they play with. I just played like cricket in the lanes, just with a tennis ball and a broken bat. So I basically watched hours and hours of YouTube videos. I committed to working out the muscles that I needed to work to become a fast pitcher, because that was one area of the team that needed players. For me to be a starter, that was the area that I needed to go into. So I did my due diligence. I worked hard, and eventually I made it to the team. I've been a consistent performer for the last 4 or 5 years here in the summer league, and the summer leagues here in cricket have grown exponentially from 4 teams to this year we had 7 teams play summer league.
Wow.
We play by the RCF field, and it's 200 people strong. It's incredible. And yeah, this year we came in 3rd place, which is an amazing achievement for us, because we are thank you, we're a very new team. A lot of the players in our team have left the province due to work or further studies. So we had a bunch of new players. There were a couple of older players, such as myself and the president of the team. But yeah, we did our due diligence, Sarojini, and yeah, it's a great way. It's a great way to build a sense of belongingness. That's one community that whenever I see them on the field or out on the streets, they'll say hi, hello. I'll ask them how they're doing. So it's good to get to know people, and through that, I've made so many connections in so many various fields, not only for sports but also for business.
Yes, absolutely. And I've gone up to the RCAF field a couple times, and watch cricket on good days, because here in Newfoundland, the weather is such a factor. And I think this summer we had some good days, and last summer too we did. And I commend you on that. But Neil, not to disrespect what you have to say, but just from the point of view of time, and I know you've got to run too. I do want to thank you for this opportunity. It's been great chatting with you. It really meant a lot to me and the program Caribbean Connections to bring a new perspective onto the show. And, you know, I know you're not from the Caribbean, but just talking to you, we share such similar things. And that's why, for me, it's such an honor to be able to talk to you, wonderful young people in the province here that's driving the force of so much. And we need more people like you. We need to retain the young ones. We need to give them something to look forward to. So thank you for being a role model as well.
Well, thank you so much for you have. I'm humbled by everything that you've mentioned, Sarojini. Thank you, and thank you for always being. For the last several years, you've always been a well-wisher. You've always been someone who has always spread the positivity of love and inclusion. And I truly respect you and your family for that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome anytime, Neil. But to take us out on today's program, I want you to play something live for us here on Caribbean Connections. Introduce the song, tell us about it, and take it away.
So I was just thinking of this as I was doing the interview, what song I could do. Let me do a song that is from the Caribbean. Haven't played this in a while, but so Bob Marley is my favorite artist that have come out from the Caribbean, as he is for a lot of other musicians or listeners. But this song, the Redemption song, I feel is pretty appropriate right now, as per what's happening in the world, how there are things that are going on that we feel is not really right, but there's always things that we can look up to and look forward. We need to. I keep telling people we need to put out this message of inclusion and love and respect, because you gotta let people be themselves without enforcing whatever you want to believe in. So let people live, let people be happy, and yeah. So this is, hopefully I can play it right. I haven't sung it or played it in a while, but let me give it a try. Old pirates, yes, they rabbi, sold out to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my head was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had is redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop with the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yes, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had are redemption songs. There you go.
Awesome. That's fantastic, Neil. You did a great job.
Well, thank you. I thought something from the Caribbean for my Caribbean friend here.
Good choice. You know what? And Everybody loves Bob Marley. I don't think I've ever run into anyone, especially music lovers, who can say anything negative. He just speaks to many of us, and that's a perfect song you did, Neil. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
it with us. And again, I want to thank you for the opportunity. I wish you well, not only in your work now that you're finished studies and you're full time, but in your music career. And like you said, maybe we will see an album out sometime.
Yes, yes, that's the goal. And again, Sarojini, thank you so much for having me on your show and always being supportive. Thank you for doing this for people such as myself, where we need more people to come to this province and to invigorate it, because it certainly needs an influx of new people, definitely.
I agree with you. We do. And not only getting them here, but retaining.
Yes,
Thank you so much. You have a really wonderful day, and I'm
thank you.
sure we'll be in touch. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarojini. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
When we dancing, hey, you are my king, I'm your queen. We don't let nobody in, nobody in between.
Live from Toronto, this is DJ Eruption. You're listening to Sarojini from Caribbean Connections. Peace out.
Then you hold my bumper and grind slow, deep in.
Welcome back. Well, I certainly hope that you've enjoyed the program today, the interview between myself and Indranil Mallick. It was certainly a pleasure to have Neil, as most of us know him by, on the program. And again, I'd like to remind all of you that we are still doing our shows remotely. And so this interview was done virtually on Zoom, recorded, and then we have it prepared here for you. As you heard in the interview, Neil is also an alumna of Memorial University of Newfoundland, and he has done so many wonderful things here in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, not only while his time at university, but also now afterwards getting involved with his music and bringing it here to the folks of Newfoundland and Labrador. Whether you're an international student or not, I'm sure you would enjoy nostalgic Neil's music. So here we are at the end of the program, and I'm wishing all of you well. Have a wonderful weekend. This is certainly a good start. Please wear your mask, physical distance, and wash your hands. Take care of yourselves and of each other. And don't worry, as you all heard, a vaccination will soon be here. Maybe not soon enough for many of you, but just be patient, it's coming. So we're going to have a couple of nostalgic Neil songs take us out here on this wonderful day. First, we're going to hear Don't Look Back in Anger. And after that, we're going to hear Pencil Full of Lead. See you here next time, same place, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Thank you for listening. I certainly hope that you've enjoyed the show today. Let's give it up for Nostalgic Neil and Don't Look Back in Anger. Bye for now.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find better place to play? You say that you've never been. All the things that you've seen slowly fade away. Gonna start a revolution from my bed, 'cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, it's summertime in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face, 'cause you ain't never gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait, she knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her songs light away, but don't look back in anger, I've heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's not our day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band. We'll throw it all away. Gonna start a revolution from my bed, 'cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step by side, it's summertimes and blue. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face, 'cause you ain't never gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait, she knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away, but don't look back in anger, I've heard you say. I've got a sheet for my bed and a pillow for my head. I've got a pencil full of letters, some water for my throat. I've got bugs for my coat, sails on my boat. So much more than I needed before. I got a money in the meter and a 2-bar heater. It's getting hotter now, it's only getting sweeter. It's getting hotter now, it's only getting sweeter. I got legs on my chair and a head full of air, pot and some pan and some shoes on my feet. I got a shelf full of books and most in my teeth, few pairs of socks and a door with a lock. I've got food in my belly and a picture of you. Nothing's gonna bring me down, Nothing's gonna bring us down, down, down. La 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 la. La 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 la, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. I've got a nice guitar and tires on my car. I've got most of the memes and the scripts for the scene. So I'm out with the bout, so I'm in with the shout. Fair bit of chat, but better than now. I've got food in my belly and a picture of you. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna bring us down, down, down. La 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 la. La 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 la, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's getting hotter now, it's only getting sweeter. Nothing's gonna bring me down. It's getting hotter now, it's only getting sweeter. Oh yeah, it's getting hotter now, it's only getting sweeter. Nothing's gonna bring me down. It's getting hotter now, it's only getting sweeter. But the best of all, I've got my baby. 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 Come on! La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la, yeah. La 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 la.
You like a Lego, yeah. Your bumper is a magnet. I stick on like a magnet. A magnet.
Yeah, it's magnetic. Join Sarojini on Caribbean Connections, Thursdays at 1. Walk through the sands with poetry from our great leaders and academics. Jive with us to soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso. Get your current cricket results, meet special guests, and more. Every Thursday, 11:30 Eastern, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time.
That thing just sticking on, sticking on, sticking on, sticking on me.
Run it! This one the hit, yo, yo. Lady Sarojini.
Bless up everyone. This is Chard and Ben from Jamaica here representing. For the most, the host, Lady Sarojini with the Caribbean Connection Show. Hey, Panwa, 93.5 FM, CHMR 11.
That's a pardon me. I'm a nano criminal, so get on your searching. But let me tell you though, if you never know, I'm an island man with an African culture. No drugs, no in my bag.
Behind a man's success, most do not see the strong woman standing next to him. Everybody want to be single and free, but what will happen when they get real lonely?
مساء الخير وأهلا بكم. إن شاء الله تكونوا بخير اليوم. أنتم تستمعون لسروجيني على برنامج Caribbean Connections CHMR.ca 93.5 93.5 FM. السلام عليكم.
Hey, welcome to this awesome Thursday here on Caribbean Connections. I want to thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to be here with us. A very special thank you to those listening from around the island of Newfoundland and Labrador in Toronto, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, Maple Ridge and Roberts Creek, and all of you along the Sunshine Coast. Welcome, and moving across the border, New York, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., and crossing over to the Atlantic, Warnemünde and Berlin, Germany, in the UK, in New Delhi, India, and of course, big up in the Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana. What's up, y'all? And all over the Caribbean. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. It's so great to have you here. We're gonna kick off this great day with Master KG and Jerusalema.
Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami.
Ilondoloze,
Jerusalema, Master KG featuring Nomchibo, kicking off today's program here on Caribbean Connections.
Mommy, you cry. Papi, you cry. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Mommy, you cry. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, my mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food at all. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, my mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food at all. Mama said she finally could job for me. Worky, worky, in a one factory. Check a boss man, him say, why I am me. Say me look fit strong and me healthy. With what me working on the laundry. They want me work from 7 to 3:30. Work from 11 to 7:30. When payday come, a low salary. Can't pay me rent, neither buy me grocery. They must see one rasta dead be hungry. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, my mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food at all. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, my mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food at all. Sister woulda like to wear a finger ring. Me say on her feet a 2 pair of stocking. Sure, inna she hear a man a couple ear pin. She don't have money fi buy anything. Gone downtown every day go juggling. Just we get to feed it for a baby we crying. Yes, every day man a pay suffering. No cause for the hate of the real warming. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, me mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food at all. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, me mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food at all. Mama said she finally could job for me. Worky, worky, in a one factory. Check a boss man, him say, why I am me. Say me look fit strong and me healthy. Which part me working at the laundry. They want me work from 7 to 3:30. Work from 11 to 7:30. When payday come, a low salary. After pay me rent and can't buy grocery. They must see one rasta dead for hungry. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, me mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food at all. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food, me mouth full of white squall. Mommy, you cry. Daddy, you ball. Can't get no food.
It's a dancehall thing.
She's a dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite, and she's moving out of sight to check out my shop, the place like dynamite. She's a dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite, and she's moving out of sight to check out my shop, the place like dynamite.
Girl, you so full of it, but you so clever. You still have to make a you design to be the dancer. If for me alone, I would have turned you into my lover. Girl, you want me near me, want to knock you with me hammer. Then make me get back and track ya, mass ya. First time me see you, me da walk in a maca. No, me see you when me want to burn up in a fire. All up in a phones like a thinking filler with a girl ya wine, she look like mama killer. One touch me, it burn me like pepper. But you the DJ, you turn me a la. Shevel no walk forever, you a la.
She is the dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite, and she's moving out of sight to check out my shop, the place like dynamite.
start scream, sing. Where the girl come from, nobody don't know. She's a devil angel and she's a go-go. Is this girl human and she's a yo-yo? Ask me, I don't know, but all me know. When Nicky chop down African star, me see bus, me see truck, me see bike, me see car. Night time come and video light it turn on. How about they start to alarm, can't
Watch me
keep
now,
calm.
she can conk any session with a cute face and create enough heat in the place. And try not touch a button. If you touch a button, she go try and do you something. And go girl, for me not stop say so. Go girl, to the rhythm where I show. Go girl, to the bass where I go. Go girl. She can conk any session with a cute face and create enough heat in the place. And try not touch a button. If you touch a button, she go try and do you something. You just go girl. She's a dancer queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite. And she's moving out of sight, and I mash up the dance like dynamite. She's a dancer queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite. And she's moving out of sight, and I mash up the dance like dynamite. I miss a go girl, for me not stop say so. Go girl, to the rhythm where I show. Go girl, to the bass where I go. Go girl, I miss a go girl, for me not stop say so. Go girl, to the rhythm where I show. Go girl, to the bass where I go. Go girl,
Walk and live, dark and bumbuckler dead.
All right, getting you into the party mood for this coming weekend. That was Dancehall Queen by Beanie Man and Chevelle Franklin. And of course, kicking off today's program at the beginning, we heard Jerusalem by Master KG featuring Non Sebo and of course Jack Cutter, Canadian from Montreal, and Cry. Well, I should say Jamaican Canadian from Montreal, and that was Cry. And one of my favorites by Estelle and Taurus Riley, Love Like Ours. Hang tight, guys. We're going to take a quick break and we will be right back. Don't go away.
Every second, someone flees their home due to natural disasters. The Arctic ice that regulates our planet's weather is vanishing. That means floods, famine, and more are on the rise. But there's a simple solution, and you have the right to know. My name is Parvati. Please join me in creating a healthy future with MAPS, the Marine Arctic Peace Sanctuary. Get involved at parvati.org, Parvati.org. It literally means the world.
The future of animals everywhere is at risk. In the last 40 years, over half of the world's animal populations have disappeared. Biodiversity is in crisis, and we need to do something now to reverse this alarming trend. Earth Rangers knows that no one cares more about animals than our children, and by providing them with the tools and the inspiration to take action, kids can make a real difference to the survival of wildlife. Already, thousands of children across Canada are joining forces as Earth Rangers to help protect animals and their habitats. To get your child involved or to make a donation, please visit earthrangers.com.
Looking for Canadian-specific women's health information? The Centers of Excellence for Women's Health bring you innovative research on women's health from a distinctly Canadian perspective. Our qualitative studies take into account the biological factors as well as the economic and social factors affecting women's health in Canada. We also support citizen engagement in health research and policy development. New publications focus on the status of Aboriginal women's health, rural and remote women's health, midwifery, HIV and AIDS, girls and smoking, breast implants, and much, much more. Visit our website at www.centers.ca or call us toll-free at 1-888-818-9172 for more details. The Centers of Excellence for Women's Health, bringing community and research partners together to improve women's health.
The Centers of Excellence for Women's Health program is funded by the Women's Health Bureau, Health Canada.
Listen to Global Frequencies, a new program celebrating diversity in Newfoundland and Labrador. covering topics pertinent to the diversification of the province, multiculturalism, immigrant businesses, anti-racism, integration, economic growth, and more. Every second Wednesday, 7 p.m. on CHMR 93.5 FM and on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. This program is presented by the Association for New Canadians and CHMR 93.5 FM with funding from Community Radio Fund of Canada, Atlantic Canada's Opportunities Agency, and the Office of Immigration and Multiculturalism. Global Frequencies. Diverse province, diverse voices.
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? I see, I see, way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see? I see, I see, a star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? I hear, I hear, ringing through the night, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? I hear, I hear, a song, high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? I know, I know, in your palace, oh mighty king. Do you know what I know? I know, I know, a child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say, I say, I say, there'll be peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say, I say, I say, a child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Do you hear what I hear? I hear, I hear. Do you see what I see? I see, I see. Do you know what I know? I know, I know. Listen to what I say, I say, I say. Do you hear what I hear? I hear, I hear. Do you see what I see? I see, I see.
All right, getting you into the Christmas spirit. Guyanese American, Terry Gadraj, and that was Do You Hear? And before that, you cannot forget the Christmas Soca Party by Byron Lee. Stay with us, guys. We're going to be right back.
Listen to Global Frequencies, a new program celebrating diversity in Newfoundland and Labrador, covering topics pertinent to the diversification of the province, multiculturalism, immigrant businesses, anti-racism, integration, economic growth, and more. Every second Wednesday, 7 p.m. on CHMR 93.5 FM and on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. This program is presented by the Association for New Canadians and CHMR 93.5 FM with funding from Community Radio Fund of Canada, Atlantic Canada's Opportunities Agency, and the Office of Immigration and Multiculturalism. Global Frequencies. Diverse province, diverse voices.
Hi, it's Craig Mills, host of Eastern Passage. Tune in Sundays at 5 p.m. for the finest in East Coast contemporary folk, right here on 93.5 CHMR FM and online at chmr.ca.
Hey there, take a listen at this. All this. All this too. My name is Ugwede Ikechukwu. Join me every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. where we do everything Africa. From the music to the current news to the history, from the Horn of Africa up to the north to the west and down to the south. And again, back here to St. John's, that's every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. right here on the One African Show.
Friday morning markout. 8 a.m. Newfoundland time or 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on CHMR 93.5 FM.
The closest ones, meanwhile.
You're not quite what I expected. I beg your pardon if I seem dejected. From a colony you once neglected. Outside child coming home. America had the muscle but you had the mind. They had the bustle but you had the design. Which one wills together like rope from twine. I thought as I walked up the serpentine in you, London town. It was the middle of March and I was walking around London town. Didn't know a soul so I walked all around London town. Feeling like a ship which had run aground in you, London town. We once wanted to be like you. Bowler hat, gabardine suit, now we ape an empire closer to home. Mimic men to the end, you bred it in our bones. We would imagine you in the metropole. We the fragment, you were the whole. We were the flesh, you were the mind and soul. At least that's how we heard the story told by you, London town. It was the middle of March and I was walking around London town. Didn't know a soul so I walked all around London town. Feeling like a ship which had run aground in you, London town. London, your sun is set, but the night has not quite fallen yet. All the stars caught in your galaxy, they flicker like lamps in your city, in you, London town. Walking the streets, history crashing all around London town. Oh, bells ringing, I can hear the sound through you, London town. You're not quite what I expected. I beg your pardon if I seem dejected. From a colony once neglected. Outside child coming home. Long time London since your flag came down. Long time since we moved along. But now I see just how entwined we were left by the years that we left behind with you, London town. It was the middle of March and I was walking around London town. Didn't know a soul so I walked all around London town. Feeling like a ship which had run aground in you, London town.
Cobo Town, and that was London Town. Our boys from Toronto, and there's about 7 members of the band and a group I've had the awesome pleasure to interview a couple of years ago when they came to our fair city right here in St. John's, Newfoundland for the Tombolo Multicultural Festival. And that track was called London Town, Juno Award winning group Cobo Town.
Kingdom, your queen. We don't have nobody in between.
Live from Toronto, this is DJ Eruption. You're listening to Sarojini from Caribbean Connections. Peace out.
Then you hold my bumper and grind. Slow the pace.
Are you ready?
Cricket Report, December 3rd, 2020. After an extended quarantine period following their arrival in New Zealand, West Indies had a chance to get some match practice in with a warm-up contest against the New Zealand A team. Training exercises were curtailed a few days earlier than expected after an isolation bubble breach, and the lack of practice showed as the Windies bowlers took some time to get into their stride. Opener Rachin Ravindra made the most of it to score a century as New Zealand declared at 308 for 3. When the West Indies went into bat, the top order were quick to get going, and Darren Bravo led the way with 135 runs, while Shamaro Brooks made 80. Craig Brathwaite and Boston Chase also reached the 40s to take West Indies to 366 all out. The bowlers found it easier to get into their groove the second time around, when both Kamar Roach and Shannon Gabriel had especially good spells. The Test team will have a chance at a second 4-day practice match, while the T20 squad commence their series next week.
It's that time again. The biggest party in sport is back. The defending champions is back. TK, are you ready? East, west, we the champions. North, south, we the champions. All, both, we the champions. So we tell them this, we say east, west, we the champions. North, south, we the champions. All, both, we the champions. So we tell them this, hey, you know that we run me round. Represent the country when we bowl them out. That's when we bowl them out. Hey, we stop them out one by one. The other teams can't touch me cause we bowl them out. That's when we bowl them. So we them for 6, yes, right them for 6. No set them I get licked, so we them for 6. Yes, right them for 6. No set them I get licked, so we them for 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Tell them we ain't them for 6 and no set them I get licked, so we tell them you know that we run me round. Represent the country when we bowl them out. That's when we bowl them out. Hey, we stop them out one by one. The other teams can't touch me cause we bowl them out. That's when we bowl them. Tell them it's gonna be wicked, 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 wicked. Still alright, tell them it's wicked, 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 wicked. Super Kumpa, tell them it's wicked, 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 wicked. Even Mella, tell them it's wicked, 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 wicked. All I TK so it's east, west, we the champions. North, south, we the champions. All, both, we the champions. So we tell them this, we say east, west, we the champions. North, south, we the champions. All, both, we the champions. So we tell them this, hey, you know that we run the round. Represent the country when we bowl them out. That's when we bowl them out. Hey, we stop them out one by one. The other teams can't touch me cause we bowl them out. That's when we bowl them. Darren Bravo, Colin Monroe, Dina Shamden, and Chrislin. Darren Bravo, Colin Monroe, Dina Shamden, and Chrislin. TKR, this is for you.
Hi, this is Vinod from New York City, and you're listening to Sarojini on the Caribbean Connections.
Welcome back. I want to thank you all for staying with me throughout the program. We are coming to the end soon, but not quite. We just have room for maybe a couple more tracks. But please take care, stay well, follow the health officials still, wear your mask, wash your hands, and physical distance. And just before we went to break, you heard DJ Bravo, ex-cricketer, and that was Bowl Them Out. So let's give it up now for Cynthia Schloss, Am I That Easy to Forget?
You say you found somebody new. to forget. Before you leave, be sure you find you want her love much more than mine. 'Cause I'll just say we've never met. Am I that easy to forget? You say you found somebody new, but that won't stop my loving you. How could you leave without regret? I'm not that easy to forget. You say you found somebody new, but that won't stop my loving you. How could you leave without regret? I'm not that easy to forget. Am I that easy to forget? Am I that easy to forget? I'm not that easy to forget.
Am I That Easy to Forget by Cynthia Slush. Well, I want to thank you all for tapping into today's program. I certainly hope that you've enjoyed the entire program. First, we had the interview with Indranil Mallick, certainly a very, very interesting and invigorating discussion. I certainly enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. And of course, we moved on to part 2, where we played for you some awesome Caribbean tunes and Caribbean Christmas tunes. Please join me again here next week, same time, same place, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time, 11:30 Eastern. Stay well and healthy, take care of yourselves and of each other, and please wear your mask and do all the right things to keep yourself safe, healthy, and your loved ones. And we're gonna have the trade winds take us out with Bethlehem. Bye for now.
It happened this way, the story said in Bethlehem. A little baby lay on a bale of hay in Bethlehem. No room to rent, no place to sleep, born in a manger smelling of sheep. It happened this way, the story said in Bethlehem. People they came to praise his name in Bethlehem. Gifts and things they're calling king in Bethlehem. But the baby's daddy heard them say, they're coming to take your son away. So they wrapped up the baby and they rode away from Bethlehem. It happened this way, the story said, the baby lay on a bale of hay. It happened this way, the story said, a long, long time ago. So the baby grew to a big, big man from Bethlehem. And he loved the people all around the land by Bethlehem. When you talk about men, he was a boss. For what he believed, he died on a cross. It happened this way, the story says.